Well, I'll tell you, my co-host for the week is already having fun, and we've only done one segment, right?
Yeah, it's been great this morning.
You're doing great.
Thank you.
You're all inspired now.
I am. I'm like, let's get those goals in place.
Yes. Larry and Dara here with the Morning Brew. It's a real pleasure to welcome a longtime friend of mine to the show. Greg Frost is well known in the community, of course. He is founder of Frost Mortgage and Frost Mortgage Group, and I'm glad we finally got you here.
I'm happy to be here. This is great. And I have to compliment you on a first-class operation. I was blown away when I saw all this.
Well, thank you. Thank you. It's great to have you here. Speaking of that, you know, and Dara's been a customer of yours.
Yes, I was happy to hear that.
Yeah.
I hope we did a good job.
You did.
I'm telling you, even just to go talk with you guys, the customer experience that you provide to people, you make them feel like they're $1 million customer walking in the door.
Yes.
Thank you. We certainly try to do that. The experience, we call it the Frost experience. We want people, when they walk into our office, to be welcomed and embraced. It's a scary thing for somebody to have to come in and sit down and bare their financial soul to some stranger in the hopes of being able to buy that house they already told the realtor that they wanted, or they already told the builder that they wanted, and now they don't want us to tell them that they can't have it. It's frightening.
Sure.
And so we attempt to just smooth it out and make it a very pleasurable experience.
I'm looking at notes here. You've been doing this for a long time, since 1972, and this is really commendable. You were the first person in the country to be a $1 billion loan originator. Wow.
Yeah, I was noted in 1999. I'd been in the mortgage business for 15 years at that time, in the mortgage banking business. I'd been in the S&L business before that. And several of the publications in our industry came out and noted me as the first $1 billion originator. What made that more interesting is I come from Albuquerque, and my average loan amount over the course of that 15 years did not exceed $100,000. So
that's a lot of business.
That's
You weren't working in Hollywood or something.
it was over 10,000 loans in 15 years.
Oh my God.
Loans.
That's a lot.
Yeah, a lot.
That's impressive. So, what is the best mortgage program out there right now?
Well, as you know, Larry, I'm a senior citizen now, 65, and the very best loan program that's ever been designed is the home equity conversion mortgage that FHA has out, commonly known as the reverse mortgage. And for folks of my age, it's a phenomenal way for you to eliminate your mortgage payment for the rest of your life. Wow. And that's the big important part of it. You see folks in ads, personalities in ads, that show you pictures of seniors on the beach in Maui or in a swimming pool in Vegas, but really the reality is when you get to be our age and your income level starts to decline because you're not in your peak earning years, that mortgage payment can become a real challenge.
It's a check that's hard to write.
It's a big one, and boy, when you can get rid of the biggest check you write each month, doesn't that make life a lot more palatable?
Absolutely. You know? There's some minimum requirements for it, right?
You need to be 62, and your spouse needs to be 62. Both borrowers need to be 62. You need to have at least 50% equity in your home. Okay. And a lot of people do. It's kind of interesting.
Yeah.
There's 76 million more homeowners. 27 million of the houses are free and clear.
That's amazing.
And of those, more than a third. And of those, 14 million of those free and clear houses are owned by seniors. So over a third of the free and clear houses in the country are owned by seniors. Now, that's a huge portion of the population who has equity that they can draw for things, help their grandkids through college or buy a new car, and they never have a mortgage payment. So they have equity in their house that they can draw out via this reverse mortgage. But also what it speaks to is the people that have at least 50% equity in their homes. And those folks can use that reverse mortgage to eliminate the mortgage payment. And that can be so important to so many people at this juncture, at this stage of the game.
So who holds the mortgage then?
It's an FHA mortgage, and a lot of people don't know that. It's an FHA mortgage. It's Federal Housing Administration. It's government insured. It's a very safe mortgage. We sell those mortgages into the secondary market, just like we sell regular FHA mortgages. So big banks or Fannie Mae or Freddie Mac hold them. So they're just exactly like an FHA mortgage. No difference with regard to the mortgage itself.
And can they leave to their kids?
Absolutely, and this is something that's very important to know. You can will your house just like you can now, because it's an FHA mortgage. And the beautiful thing is, and what a lot of people don't understand is, if you have a regular mortgage on your house today and you pass and your children need to settle your estate,
Right.
there's a mortgage payment due next month. There's a mortgage payment due on January the 1st.
Yeah, it's got to happen.
And if the kids don't make it,
Yeah.
it goes delinquent. And if it's 3 months delinquent, it goes into foreclosure. With this mortgage, you have a year of no mortgage payments before you need to settle the estate. So it gives you a 12-month grace period. So when you're a child of a senior, it's especially important for you to take a look at this for your parents, because it's going to make the load a lot less heavy for you should they pass, and you've got plenty of time to sell the house, or one of the kids want to buy the house, or whatever you want to do. It gives you a year with no monthly payments. Great.
We got about a minute left. We'll talk about this another show,
Sure.
but there's a lot of stuff out there for first-time home buyers too. You don't have to have the amount of money that you think you have to get into a house.
There's 3.5% down with FHA.
That's awesome.
There's 0% down with USDA, and USDA, you spit outside of Albuquerque and you qualify for USDA. So down in Las Lunas and Peralta, places like that, USDA 0. Veterans Administration, we have a lot of veterans in Albuquerque, 0 down.
It's incredible.
And we have a Zero for Heroes program where $500 moves a vet into a house.
The nice thing with you guys at Frost 2 is the advice is free. And
Absolutely.
Come on in and pick their brain.
Absolutely. We've been doing this for a long time, and we'd be glad to share the programs with you.
Yeah.
It doesn't cost a penny to look.
Not at all. It's great to have you on the show,
Thank you.
Greg. It
Happy
really
to be here.
is.
I'm
It's
looking
good
forward
see
to
you.
being back with you on a regular basis.
Yeah, he's going to be here regularly. We'll talk a lot of financial matters and housing and that kind of stuff. So.
Wonderful.
And it's good to see a happy customer. Nice to see
Nice
you.
to see you.
Thank you, Greg. Great to
Thank
see
you,
you.
Larry, very
Greg
much.
Frost, everybody, founder of Frost Mortgage here in Albuquerque since 1972. There's a local business.
Yes.
We'll be back in a moment. More on the morning show after this.